Okay. All right, guys. Ace here. So I was originally watching this is the Japanese version of this trailer, um, and I did while I was streaming. I was trying to catch it live, but apparently they decided to change that last minute or something, or maybe just got the wrong information. I was told it was going to be at like 1 o'clock my time, 1 o'clock in the morning, which is 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. In Japan. Uh, but yeah, I guess things happened and it happened earlier than it was supposed to, which is good in a way, but it was bad because I didn't know about it and I couldn't catch it live. But then I watched while I was streaming. I managed to find the Japanese version of it and I watched it while I was streaming and I was saying some things. But now, as I was about to go to bed, but then and then I just looked at my Facebook real quick and saw that there was actually an English version already kind of thrown out there online. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch it, and now we'll actually get on the stream. I was able to just kind of pick some things out. I couldn't pick everything out because all that I was in Japanese and there was no subtitles. So I don't know how to speak Japanese and anything, so I couldn't figure out what they were saying or what was going on. I just there's a few things were just like, okay, well, let's see stuff I've seen, but then it was like some new stuff. But then apparently it's also like stuff that wasn't like in the thing that I had reacted to. So now I'll be able to watch this in full and give a proper reaction to this. And this is going straight to YouTube. So, anyways, without further ado, pull this up, have it up here in YouTube, and let's go. Can't wait for this.
Then, is there any bond I can Only your heart is hollow enough to be a demon's.
That's not true. My heart is strong. I'll prove it.
Are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try.
I want the 3 of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, I said.
Trust no one but myself.
Which will lead to the Keyblade War.
We don't even know who the traitor is yet!
Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on.
What about the others?
Now I can be one with darkness.
Aqua, are you okay?
Okay then.
So good. Yep, and there's okay, the 24th. Okay. Okay. So some things to talk about here, obviously. Kind of just starting through. So yeah, this is kind of like the beginning here. This was obviously right after Birth by Sleep, because Kairi's here playing with Riku and Sora. Because Kairi wasn't, for those who don't know, Kairi wasn't originally from Destiny Island. She's actually from Radiant Garden, and Aqua saved her and put her in Destiny Islands. Although she has no memory of being in Radiant Garden, so as of that, I haven't seen that. I haven't I haven't beaten Birth by Sleep, which is actually something I'm trying to work on right now. But I haven't exactly seen that, but like, that's as much knowledge as I know of with that. And that's pretty much all there is to know, anyways, from what I hear. Um, and then it's kind of just showing a little bit of like a kind of transition between birthplace sleep and then going into 0.02 birthplace sleep, which is going to be in the game. And just kind of just showing off all the games that are going to be in the 2.5. And it looks like I'm actually going to see some in the 0.02. Looks like we're actually going to see Riku and Kairi, which I'm trying to get right there. So we're going to be seeing Kairi, Riku, and Mickey. I think this is when, around the time of their training, Kairi was learning how to use her Keyblade properly, because and Final Fan, no, in, in Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm tired. Kingdom Hearts 2, she was given her Keyblade, but it was just like, here you go, and then she just started, using a little bit and took out a few heartless, and that was that. But now she's actually going to be trained under Yensid to help, because she is going to be one of the seven Guardians of Light. But she's also not only the seven Guardians of Light, but she also is one of the Princesses of Light as well. So she's kind of learning to defend herself, I guess. And then let's see, kind of skimming through here. Now the Kingdom Hearts back cover, again, for people who don't know, it's not going to be a game. It's going to be just a bunch of cutscenes, and it's taken from Key. I believe it's taken from Key. That's what it seems like. Kingdom Hearts Key was a Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts Unchained. And again, if you don't know, Kingdom Hearts Unchained was for phones, and it's basically just all like backstory stuff. It's a story leading up into the Keyblade War, and that's what back cover is as well. It's this story, but it's not. But Kingdom Hearts Key and Kingdom Hearts Unchained, they were both told in the perspective of your own character. So yeah, this is basically what back cover is. Back cover is just a bunch of story taking place around that time period, leading up into Keyblade War. That it's been mentioned a bunch of times in the games. And then this is just kind of showing like the Ventus, Aqua, and Terra kind of just losing their way, and then this is just some stuff from Dream Talk Distance, which not too much. Basically, Dream Talk Distance, which is basically just a re-release, HD re-release of it. There's probably some extra stuff added in. And then that's back to this. So this is the other thing I was mentioned before. Looks like Ven is in this case here. It kind of looks like Sleeping Beauty's case. I don't know why they would do this. I feel like it's not even because Ven's body is actually in the Room of Awakening. There's rumors. I forgot which one room. What's one of the rooms, and so the fact that it's here makes me think that it's not even Ven's body. It's maybe just something like a hallucination. Because if the next part is actually this thing where she's looking at this mirror. Aqua's looking at this mirror, and then like a kind of like an evil version of her kind of like comes out, and you probably have to fight her, the evil version of Aqua, and it's back to back cover here, and it's just more talking like kind of the foretellers kind of slowly getting into the Keyblade War here because they're doing their disagreements and they're trying to figure out what's going on. They don't know, and all this other stuff. And this is more 0.02, which this is like the one I can't wait for, because 0.02 it's a prologue / demo for Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm super excited about that one. And then it kind of looks like it's a little puzzle that they have to do or something like that, where you have to hit this pillar and it flips around. That's gonna be ridiculous. More fighting with the foretellers, blah blah blah. Now this is really interests me as well. So up until this point, we've only seen one character um, with with this hood, this Organization 13, or pre-Organization 13 hood. Now there's a second one, and he's holding that is Xehanort's Keyblade. So, and this has got way more confusing. Like, we don't even know. Like, this could be even one of the foretellers for all we know. Um, one of these is definitely Luxo. I don't know how to say it because it's Luxu. No idea how to pronounce that. But yeah, basically up until this point, we only know that there's one hooded man, which is Luxo. I'm not gonna Luxo. Well, I'm just gonna say Luxo. That's the best way to say it. Luxo. Um, and now there's a second one, so it's just like, who else? Another interesting thing to point out is that there is, look at that, there's 7 stars back here, 7 things of light. Makes you wonder. More kind of foreshadowing. It's all purple. I don't know. Maybe I can try and listen to voice in. Is getting a heartless right here.
Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on.
What about the others?
Now I can be.
Okay, so I believe from what it seems like, the way he's talking and everything, I want to say that this is Luxo right here. And he's holding the book too. That's the book. I want to say, I don't know if that's actually I think that's I don't know if that's the Book of Prophecies or not. It might be. As for this guy though,
What about the others?
that voice, I don't know that voice. I can't. So that's gonna be someone else. I don't know. Someone who has Xehanort's Keyblade. It might be Xehanort himself. And, oh no, actually no, it can't be because the Keyblade Wars took place way before. So I don't know. It could be anyone. Just more stuff.
Now I can be.
And then this is kind of just in a little bit. Because this is Aqua kind of fall in the darkness, and then Mickey shows up. So I'm guessing that this might be maybe towards the end of 0.02. Probably however it is that this is probably like right at the end. It leads up right into Kingdom Hearts 3. And obviously Mickey is in the realm of darkness trying to find Aqua, and it looks like he's successful in doing so. And there's not much said after that. So, and then this is Aqua fighting this big fucking thing. I don't know, but yeah, I'm super excited. So when I saw the Japanese trailer, it said that it was on the 17th, I believe. But it looks like it's not going to be. They're not going to do a worldwide release. It's going to be. It's going to be kind of released in regions at different times. So it looks like us here in America are going to get it on the 24th of June. Not June, sorry, of January of next year. So originally they said that it was supposed to come out in December of this year. However, as the time I'm filming this, looks like they pushed it back, which is fine. You know, gives them one more time to get things ready. So the 0.02 game, that is like I said before, it's a demo / prequel of Kingdom Hearts 3. So that is very much going to be a preview of what we're going to see for 3. Slight differences and things like that, but for the most part, that's what we're going to get. So whatever we get for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, I'm sorry, it's a 0.02. So many numbers. 0.02 is what we're getting for Kingdom Hearts 3. So super excited, can't wait for all this. That date's gonna be awesome. That pretty much covers everything out of the trailer. I was just really excited, and the fact that they have an English version, I was just like, I have to do this again. I have to watch this and do this again. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are excited too. But thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitch. Twitch is going to be down at the bottom. And see you guys later.